Hey guys, it's Phoebe and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about first versus third person point of view. The choice between first person and third person perspective in writing really depends on the tone, purpose and connection you wish to establish with your audience. So I thought I'd give you a bit of information on both and just help you kind of maybe start making up your mind of which one you want. Obviously, you can write, say, the first paragraph or even the first chapter in both and then feel which one's right for you. Or you could write one in one and then when you're going through and editing, rewrite it. That one's going to take a lot longer than if you do a couple of paragraphs or a full chapter. But I've heard people do it before. So, first person perspective. So this is when the narrator is a character in the story, using I or we to tell events from their perspective. The story is filtered through the narrator's thoughts, feelings, and knowledge. So common uses would include narrative writing, so a character shares their personal experience. So like, I walked into the room and felt uneasy. Essays and memoirs. What is going on with this? There we go. Essays and memoirs, when the writer reflects on personal experiences. Persuasive writing, which creates a sense of direct communication with the reader. So like, I believe we can make a difference. And creative writing, to immerse the reader into a character's thoughts and emotions. First person builds a strong emotional connection. It makes it feel more authentic and relatable and can give insights into the narrator's inner thoughts. This is the point of view I normally write in. You are, however, limited to what the narrator knows or experiences, and it can be overly objective or subjective or biased. So some tips for writing in first person is stay consistent with voice. The narrator's personality should influence how events are described. Show inner thoughts and emotions. An example is, I felt a wave of guilt crash over me as I glanced at the shattered vase. You want to use sensory language. Describe what the narrator sees, hears, and feels to immerse the reader more. Limit knowledge. The narrator can only reveal what they know or have already experienced. Create an engaging and narrative voice, so whether it's witty, irrespective, or even unreliable, the voice should feel unique. An example is, I walked into the cafe, the bell above the door announcing my arrival. Everyone turned to look, and I immediately regretted my decision to wear neon yellow. Now, third person perspective is a bit different, for obvious reasons. So, this is when the narrator tells the story using he, she, they, or other nouns, and is not a character in the story. Now, there are, I think, 2 or 3. I don't know. I haven't done that much research in third person, just a little bit for one of the books I'm trying to write, and I've done a lot of reading in third person, but still. So there's objective, or I think it's omniscient viewpoint. The narrator may know everything about all the characters, which is omniscient, or focus on one character's perspective, which is limited. Third person allows exploration of multiple characters and events. So this can be used for narrative writing. It offers a broader view of the story, often shifting between characters, like she entered the room unaware of the danger, and academic writing, which maintains a formal, objective tone, as well as journalism and reports. So types of third person is limited, so this focuses on one character's perspective. Omniscient, the narrator knows everything about every character and event. In objective, the narrator describes events without access to the character's inner thoughts. Third person does allow you to provide multiple perspectives or focus on just one character, and it allows for more descriptive and expansive world building, and it feels more professional. I don't think so. I don't mind. Some people do mind reading between first and third person. They have a preference. I can read both perfectly fine. But I do find it harder to read first person, surprisingly, because some authors just can't do it very well. But then again, I probably can't do it well either, and I just think it's because of my own writing. I don't know. I am trailing off. It is 11 o'clock at night. I should be in bed, but I'm not. There are some limitations though. It can feel distant or even impersonal, and it is harder to convey a character's inner thoughts directly without yeah, it's just harder to convey a character's inner thoughts. I lost my train of thought. I do have like bullet points here to address with some of the information names, but I'm tired. I think I'm going to sleep after this. Anyway, tips for writing in third person. Choose the type of narration. So limited, you'd want to stick to one character's thoughts and perspective at a time. By omniscient, you can provide insight into multiple characters' thoughts or events. Number 2 is use descriptive language. Paint a vivid picture of the world. Number 3 is maintain consistency. Avoid slipping into first person or revealing information that contradicts the chosen point of view. Number 4, balance action and reflection. In limited narration, including the character's thoughts to connect the reader to them. And number 5 is control pacing and perspective changes. For omniscient narration, shift smoothly between characters or even scenes. So an example is Ella opened the door hesitantly. The room was dark, save for the faint glow of a candle on the table. She stepped inside, her heart pounding in her chest. If you are choosing between the two, consider your audience, the depth of connection you want, and how much information you need to convey. I hope this video was a little bit helpful, despite me struggling badly. I'm going to go to sleep. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!